I can't see. Stop it. Let me pull up this live. 1 second. Where is it? You're so needy right now. What's going on? Oh, Lord. Let's see. All right, I am live. If you guys are on the live, say hi. Let me see, where do I share this? Let me give it 2 seconds for people to pop on. This is a live Q&A, guys, so think of questions you want to ask me. You could pretty much ask me anything. There we go. I think we're good now. And I think I'll see all the questions here. She's so needy today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Hi, guys. Hey, Ivy. Hey, Nathan. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Anton. Hi, John. Say hello, guys. Hashtag live, hashtag replay. So if you saw my post, I created a Teach Me Tuesdays. I wanted something to help hold me accountable for, being there for you guys, answering whatever questions you might have, trying to help as much as I can, not just have the group. I know I've been traveling a lot, so it's been hard to keep on a schedule. So this is going to kind of be my accountability to keep me on schedule every Tuesday. There you go. She's down. She's not going to come in the camera anymore. Say hi, guys. If you come on, start asking me questions. Literally, you can ask me whatever you want. I wonder if the questions, I shared it in the group, if the questions will still come up here. As you guys hop on, say hi. Nope, she's still needy. I can start just talking about how my week's been with work. It's been very busy. Today, I actually went to a conference that Facebook was hosting here let me go into live. There you go. They were hosting it here in Miami, actually. So that was pretty interesting. It was a little more beginners. I think it was also, what's up, Frank? I'm gonna go to dinner later. So it was a little bit more beginners. It's nice. What's up, Reno? It was nice in the sense that it talked a lot about the community. So it was called Facebook Community Boost Conference, and it's actually going on all week. Jeff Miller was actually there. He got to speak on a panel for businesses, but it was very business oriented, and it gave a good sense of what you should be teaching your clients, right? So obviously if I went or Jeff went, it was really basic for us. But if you think about it, it was a good lesson because you take those type of teachings or those lessons, and that's what I should be teaching maybe somebody who's starting off in the industry or a new client that, because I don't only do done for you contracts, I do done with you contracts. So you can pay me a consultation fee per week. And so if I'm doing done with you, that's a good place for me to start teaching you. So what I'll do is I'll take a picture of the agenda, which has all the names of the classes, so you guys can see it, and then maybe get an idea of what these business owners want to learn. So that was really good. Yeah, Ivy, you missed it. I thought you were going to go. I totally thought you were going to go. What's up, Victoria? If you guys hop on, say hi, hashtag live, hashtag replay. This is a live Q&A. I'm going to do it once every Tuesday. Probably no more than an hour. I want to keep it, hopefully maybe less. But if you guys have questions, I'm happy to answer them, whether it's agency. Let's see, we're in the holidays right now. What are you guys doing for your clients? What are you struggling with? What can I help you with? What can I answer? I know a lot of you just took my holiday masterclass. What's up, Ben? Hi, Thomas. Hi, Victoria. A lot of you just took my holiday masterclass. You can let me know what you thought about that. Are you applying it? I know a number of people have started applying it and already have made instant money for their clients. And I actually just put a little bit, if you're not in my free group, make sure you join the free group because I give a lot of information in there as well. Ivy, you're home, sick with asthma and the flu. I'm so sorry. That sucks. You're still sick. You need to not be sick. Turmeric, take turmeric and vitamin C, lots of it. I was wondering why this light is so low. And I think it's my computer screen. That's great. I'm like, why is it so dark in my house? But it's my desktop screen. All right. Keegan, great questions. I love questions. Everyone ask me questions. Quick question, not related. Okay. Well, Well, you can ask me whatever you want. There's no relating. It could be about anything, obviously digitally marketing related, or life. I don't know if you want my advice. No, I know you work with massage places. Do you work with franchises or locally owned single businesses? Average retainerish. So everybody's different. I do work with a franchise, so I have multiple locations. Everybody's different because if you come on, so this, and I saw this earlier in a question. Somebody was pitching another franchise and they were asking how did they price it. So should they go up in the price ladder? Should they go down in the price ladder? And that's annoying. Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle. Um, so anyway, so should they go up in the ladder, down in the ladder? The way that almost every business out there does it for franchises, and you guys should do it too, because any other business, maybe that's not a one-man agency, that's a bigger agency, this is how they price it. So that's, you should mimic it just so that you're competitive, which is a pricing ladder going down, right? So if they only sign up one location, it should be at your highest price possible. So whether you're going to charge $3,000, including ad spend, $1,500, whatever your highest price point is, that's what you should be charging for one location, knowing it's a franchise and you could possibly get more locations. If they, the next step that I do is if they sign on 3, then there's a discount. And then if they sign on 5, there's another discount. And then so on and so on. You keep going to 10 locations and 15 locations and 20 locations and so on. So it should be like a pricing. Obviously, you're not going to, if they have 30 locations, you're not going to charge $250 for each one, but you're going to bring it, you're going to create that ladder, which gives incentive that for one, those franchise locations to sign on with you because they will get access to that discount price. And it gives incentive for more to sign up with you. So average retainer, it varies because it matters how many are signing up, right? So it could be anywhere from 2,900 to 1,500 to 1,250 to 1,000. You shouldn't be going less than 1,000, guys. Honestly, I mean, it matters the work you're doing for them, but I don't think you're doing anything that should be less than 1,000. But yeah, so I hope that answered your question. Also, I do locally single business as well. I don't do spas that compete with my current spas, even though that's I'm not doing it, but I know someone else who's doing it, which is cool. And but med spas, for example, is not a franchise. That's a single location that I've done. Ben says, so Ivy, Ben says, try some elderberry. You know what? I've heard that too. Like taking elderberry every day helps. So Reno says, Reno, you're definitely a lot more advanced than what I had thought when you initially became one of my students. So it's cool seeing your journey and how you're succeeding with stuff. All right. So first pitch with a franchise tomorrow. Cool. For a Pilates company with locations in California and New York. Any tips and advice? So absolutely. So because they are in 2 different locations, and I know you're one of Jeff's students, so use the whole customer research thing. That works really well with franchises as far as, because it's true. I had always said it for years and years and years, but the way he words it makes it really simple as far as native language, right? So you're teaching, you need to talk the different languages in the different areas. So for example, I have locations on the west side of Miami and locations on the east side of Miami, or I have locations up in New York and others here in South Florida. It's not the same ad. It's not cookie cutter. It's not a copy and paste. You have to change the verbiage for the location. And also sometimes I have to change the language. So I do run Spanish ads as well. So using that terminology like really gets them. But yeah, as far as doing different locations, if it's the same industry and it's just keep brand. That's another thing. Okay. So if you're talking to a franchise and they have multiple locations, talk about branding, how you have their brand is important to you, how you're going to, make sure the brand translate all the way across, whether it's New York or California. So use branding and that you're aware of branding and you're aware that they're franchise and they have to follow certain rules. And that'll just make them more comfortable with working with you. I think that would be really cool. What's up, Scott? What's up, Matt? Hi, David. If you jump on, say hi, say what's up, throw me a like, throw me a heart. And this is a live Q&A. Like I said in the beginning, I wanted to kind of figure out a way that I could do at least one live. I know I do interviews a lot, but I wanted to at least do one live where I can answer whatever you want. Maybe in the next coming weeks, I'll pick a topic and then we could talk about the topic. I don't care. Usually when I pick a topic, everybody asks me other questions about other stuff, which is probably why today I left it open. So, but I think having one day a week will help keep me accountable and keep me in communication with you guys, especially since I travel so much. And I know I haven't done this in a while. I don't think I've done one of these since I was in Australia. And that's because I've just been all over the place, guys. And when I got back, I've, had meetings with clients, with people from out of town, with new clients. So yeah, I've been all over the place, but yeah, I'm here now. So um, drop your questions. What's going on with your agency? What's coming up next week? What are you guys doing next week? What are you guys doing for the New Year's? What are your plans? Are you looking for new clients? Are you happy with your existing clients? Are you looking to, is Facebook, how about this? Is Facebook taking a crap on your ads like it's been taking a crap on everybody else's? Facebook ads has been broken, guys. For the past 2 weeks, it's been a big up and down for most people. I know a couple people didn't have issues, but I think maybe they're not spending the money or having the quantity of ads that like I run at the same time. So tell me if you've had issues with Facebook and what issues you've had, because I know that everybody I've talked to that kind of runs ads at the caliber that I do, we've had massive issues. So what happens when Facebook takes a dump? What is your backup plan? What are the other things you're doing? Because, you got to stop being the Facebook ads agency. You got to be the marketing person. You have to fix their marketing problems. So drop any questions. If not, say hi. What's up? What's up, Blake? What's up, Tasha? Hi, Tori. So Reno says he's working on prospecting for new clients, critiquing and perfecting my paid to pay. Right. So you're one of my students. So you're actually going to see the 2 mind hacking videos I did this past week, which is essentially my pitch without pitching. So I'm all about don't be salesy, don't pitch people. Nobody wants that. They get that all day from every other company. Essentially, my process, I do it for everybody. It's the same thing. Give real value, be very transparent. So what I do is I offer a social audit, a free social audit. It usually lasts around 45 minutes, max an hour. And you just pull up all their social pages. I have like an order and process I go through. But just to give you guys a general summary, I will pull up all their pages. I will run their website through a free website grader, just to make sure to see on the back end what needs fixing, whether it's the headlines or the SEO, or maybe it's not mobile friendly. I'll pull up their Instagram, their Yelp, their LinkedIn, their anything. And now I just start giving advice. I say, look, this could be optimized. This can be better. This can be that. I take them in the back end of Business Manager and I say, look, you could be making custom audiences. You could be making lookalike audiences. I'm super transparent. It would scare you guys how transparent I am on these calls. I'm not hiding. Like, if any of these companies wanted to, they could just go to YouTube, find these videos and learn it themselves. So what's the benefit I get of trying to keep, this is such cool stuff that only I know how to do? No, it's accessible to everybody. The problem is with most of these businesses is, yes, they can learn it. They're very intelligent people. They don't have the time to do it. They're too busy running their own business. So yes, some of them are going to learn, like at the Facebook event I went to today, the majority of businesses that went there, it's because they want to learn and do it themselves. So that's actually somebody I would be offering my consultation package to. I wouldn't be offering my higher end do it for you package. But remember, being transparent is huge. Overloading them and showing them all this information is just going to, fill their brain with, oh my God, there's so much to do. How would I ever learn it and get it done? And I need immediate results. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. So that's what I teach. That's my mind hacking on how to give them the social audit. What's the process? How to verbalize it. I did 2 last week, or 1 this week, and another. Technically, I did 3. I didn't know I was going to do 3. I only did 2, but they all worked and did well. So Tasha says, cute earrings. Thanks. Yeah. Well, the headphones make them look kind of ugly, but yeah, they are cute. I was trying to be cute today. Okay, Matt Kramer. Matt says, it's crapping on all the ads. Cost is way up. Ads are getting shut down for no reason and having to start over. Absolutely. So if you notice some are spending the money, but you're not getting the results. Like, it's not converting for whatever reason on like one day. but it'll cover all the other days. It kind of takes a shit on that one day. The other thing it's doing is if you do put a big budget, it will not spend your budget. I think I had a budget one day for like 3 locations of $70 a day, and it only spent $7. It's like at the, and it's not because of my reach. They all had the same targeting and reach and everything. It's just ridiculous what's going on with Facebook today. To the point where they had experts there today. I wanted to go up to them and say, what the hell is wrong with your program? Like, what the hell is wrong with Facebook lately? It's really pissing me off. You have no idea. Pissing me off because you know what? It's a bad time for us, right? So it's a bad time for Facebook to be taking a shit. So if you hop on, say hi. This is a live Q&A where you can ask me whatever you want, whether it's agency wise, whether it's ads. I don't know, maybe you have a business, maybe you're not even a digital marketer. Ask me about your business. I don't care. I've been in marketing. If you guys should know, if you're following me, I've been in marketing for probably over 13 years now. I'm super young, guys. I started when I was like 2 years old. But yeah, no, so like probably about 13 years now. And I started with traditional marketing. I actually was talking to a newspaper reporter today that does education for Univision, which is a television station here. And I was talking to her about how I went to the university. I was taking the marketing classes at the big university here in Miami. And it was such a disservice what they were teaching these kids because it's not right. It's so behind the times. These schools, these big universities cannot keep up with what's being taught. And it would break my heart what I would see in those classes. And I was different in the sense that I was already in my career, so I could see the difference. Those students are not in the career. They're spending thousands and thousands of dollars in these universities, trusting them that they're being taught the correct information to succeed. But what happens is they graduate, they have zero experience, and nobody wants to hire them. That's in our industry. That's marketing. Now, if you're a doctor, go get your degree. If you're a pharmacist, go get your degree. I'm all for it. But it's just not working right now for marketing. And it really broke my heart seeing that. So, and I was talking to her about it because she's a research newspaper reporter for Univision, whatever, for education. Joe says, hi. Yo says, hi. What's up, yo? Tips on ads for smart home industry. I don't know if it's you. I doubt it's you, but somebody posted a picture of a smart home ad the other day, and it was not very good. It was not an ideal photo. They put a photo of like the keypad, and it was all grainy and gross. So right now I'm in a smart house. Well, I consider my place smart because I've done I control all the lights. I control my front door. I'm not going to Alexa what to do. Everything is automated in my house. So honestly, for a smart house, video is best. Like I will show you right now. I'm doing this for my cell phone, guys. Play with the lights. Like, look, I can make it tropical. I can make it sunset. I can make it blue. Or what I was at, or I could say, Alexa, turn off all my lights. Alexa, turn on all my lights. Okay, so you see, so for me, smart house, or even play music, like I tell her to play music while I'm cooking or something. So for me, a smart house, the best way is video, honestly. And if you need somebody, you can come to my place and take video. I hope that helps. But honestly, if I were doing a smart house, I'd be running video ads and then retargeting audiences based on video views. That's what I would be doing. Reno says, I charge for research up front and then pitch my services after the research for implementing. Give a ton of value like you up front and talk about my business growth process. And the only way to know what to do is through research, which is all I offered at the first meeting. Correct. Oh, okay, so they're paying you for that first meeting, which is essentially customer or research. That's interesting. Yeah, that's okay. If you can get them to pay you, do it. But I don't mind. I end up offering, and even I think that's why also I get a lot of consulting jobs also, because maybe not everybody has the big budgets, but I have no problem jumping on a phone call, for an hour and giving you a consultation if you're paying me a certain package. So it's worth my time. It's a good way to, if I have so many consultations that only take 4, 5, 6 hours out of my week, and then so many clients that take a lot more hours, I would pack it all day with consultations if I could. But yeah, that's really cool. So Michelle says, hi, what's up, Michelle? I don't think you've posted questions in a while. That scares me. Michael, what's up? Facebook in December is crazy. It's horrible. It's so horrible this December. And I know my clients are upset about it, and they're even like, what's going on? I'm like, look, it's across the board. It's really not us. And it's hard to explain that to them, which is why we're doing other stuff that is not only Facebook ads, which is what you have to do. And that's kind of what I taught you guys in the holiday ads masterclass. What I did over Black Friday, how we still made over $25,000 with Facebook being broken on a Saturday. So many people advertising for Christmas and New Year's. See, I don't agree with that. I get that that's like the cop out for everybody. It's like, oh, my ads aren't delivering because everybody's advertising during Christmas. I agree. I know that that's a fact. But I also know that because I've been doing ads during these holidays for over 6 years now, or 4 to 6 years, I know the results I still should be getting with the budgets I have. So I should still be getting a level of results that I'm not getting. So yes, you're right in the sense that Christmas, it's more expensive. So if you guys are doing $5 a day budgets, you're not going to get too much. But I should be getting a lot higher results than what I'm getting right now. And it's because Facebook's broken. Because you have to look into your stats. You can't just go by how many leads you got in a day. You have to look at the graphs and the results. And that's how you really evaluate, where did it drop? Did it drop in the funnel? Did it drop in the back end? Did it drop in the middle? When it drops in the middle, that's because Facebook takes a crap. So yeah. Michelle says, oh, there's your question. Any thoughts on marketing strategy for my composting business? Interesting. Well, obviously that's, what are you offering? Like, are you selling like teachings on how to compost, or are you selling an actual product that does the composting for you? Like, what part of composting are you selling? I'm not too sure about that part of your business. Let me know. Do I have to put prices down for house cleaning service ads? So this is Dan. So Dan, I would say yes, because my strategy in almost all of my ads is to include the price, because my logic behind it, and you can do two ways. Honestly, I'm all about testing too. Do one without, do one with. If you do it without, it should be more of a lead generation ad to where you're trying to just collect that lead and get somebody to sell them on the phone. But if you're just trying to get them to purchase the voucher, get the voucher, put the price in there. And the reason is like, why would you want to waste a click through and your ad dollars on somebody who's going to get to the second page and not like the dollar amount that they see and fall off? Like, why would you waste that click through? I just explained that to me. So that's my thought process. So most of the times, I don't care what the ticket price is. I will either include the dollar amount, or I'll include like the savings amount, right? And when I also talk about savings, I don't always use dollars. You have to measure percentage in dollars. Ignore my broken nail. It broke today, guys. It annoys me. But you have to measure dollars and percentages, right? So for example, if I have a product where I'm saving $300, but it cost $500, no, it cost $1,200. You have to see what sounds better, the $300 or saying 20% off or whatever it is. I don't know the math. I'm not going to do the math in my head, but it's a play on words. You have to play with the words and see what sounds more appealing to you. But as far as if you're selling a voucher or you're saying, okay, $89 for cleaning services, personally, I would include the price. That's just me. That's my method with almost all of my ads. So yeah. Carlos says, thank you. Cool. Reno, yes. Javier's on. What's up, Javi? I saw you today at the Facebook thing. Hope you got, that's what I was saying earlier. I hope you got something out of it. So Javier owns with his partner. And those of you that are my students, actually, you'll see the video of the interview I did with his partner in the course. It's the pet food company. And they do, correct me if I'm wrong, but they do gourmet pet food in the South Florida, Miami area, and they will deliver it to your house. It's fresh, it's good, it's healthy for your pet, and all of that. So they've been working on their marketing and getting better and so on. So yeah, it was cool to see you were out there. What's up, Carlos? What's up, Simon? Simon, post a question, Michelle. Steph misses it. Yeah, she did. But I need to know about the composting thing. I don't know about what compost part of the business it is that you would want. Dan says, got it. Yeah. Yeah, just why waste the click-throughs? I don't know. That's just me. It's not a bait and switch. I know it's not a bait and switch, but in my mind, I kind of equate it to that, right? I don't want people to ever feel that way or slightly feel that way. Philip says, I'm going to run a campaign for a restaurant so that people spend New Year's in their place. Ooh, you're running late. You need to get going. The idea is they prepay. Any suggestions? My suggestion is message Ross Williams. He is the restaurant and New Year's Eve guru. So any knowledge that I have is from him. I mean, I've done events before, many events, but as far as New Year specifically in restaurants, he is your go-to guy. And he's going to be like, did you promote me? Why are people messaging me? But he's super nice. Messaging. He has a group. I don't know what he's teaching in his group, but he is the guru when it comes to restaurant and New Year's. I'm actually going to Orlando for his New Year's event party, which some other digital marketers are coming in for. Aubrey, the keto biohacker girl, and a couple other people are going to as well. So it'll be a digital marketing New Year's in Orlando if anybody wants to join. The other thing is I'm getting a house in ClickFunnels. There'll be about like 4 or 5 spots open that I'm going to open if anybody wants to come and stay at it's kind of like a mastermind house. And there is another one like 5 doors down of another group that you all know, Jeff Miller's group. They're right next to us. So we're going to kind of combo in and do both. So if anybody's going to ClickFunnels and wants to stay in a mastermind house, send me or Tasha a message. So I'm going to run a campaign. Oh yeah. So Philip, yeah, that's my recommendation. Honestly, I don't want to give you advice because I don't do restaurants so much and I don't do New Year's parties anymore, events, but, I know everybody's doing the win a free sushi for a year thing and then you get them into your bot. So maybe that's a thing. I know Ross does a lot of retargeting video ads. So he runs a commercial for the New Year's Eve party, and then he creates a retargeting audience based on the people who watched that video for so long. And then you just keep retargeting them until they buy tickets. But if you're selling tickets for a New Year's party, you need to start selling them already, like last week. Michelle, we teach people how to compost in their backyards and set up startup kits, which include a composting tumbler, but we're also going to launch a curbside pickup service. So we will give you a gallon bucket with a lid. You collect your food scraps in it, and once a week you set it out for us and we pick it up. That's cool. That's really cool. So yeah, I think for you, your targeting is key. Your branding is key. You have to make sure you're getting that message across. I think your targeting is key. It's doing something to create the audience. So let's say you were to make a page of who loves composting or some kind of video or something about composting. I would start with a video series, actually, like video record you guys doing different segments of the composting, kind of like your course or what you're teaching them, but in pieces. Put it on a YouTube channel, throw it up on a Facebook page, get people to watch the videos, and then create audiences based on those videos and target them. Because this is obviously in a very specific area where you live. I don't think you're doing this all over the nation. So yeah, you know what? I don't even know where you are. I think you're in New York. Maybe you're not. If you're in New York, let's say, composting of New Yorkers who love composting or something. Make one of those pages and then start with the videos and the education. When you educate people, that's when you really, they stay with you because they know you're giving value. They trust you. I mean, you guys, we had 13 people on the live right now. You guys are still listening to me. If you wouldn't be listening to me if you didn't trust what I was saying, right? At least a little bit. I could be full of crap too. So, all right. Michelle says the pickup service is what we want to promote. Right. So you're New Jersey. Yeah, I knew it was like up there somewhere. So yours is very area driven. So you definitely need to, make it area specific. So New Jerseyans or people in New Jersey who love composting or something like that, and build that kind of an audience, build that kind of a following. I think it's going to take a little more time. You could drive ads that are like, who loves composting? I love composting, learn how to compost. Here's a free tutorial on how to compost, that type of thing. So yeah, that's the way I would do educational videos. Composting is kind of like our saunas, where you have to educate people or they're not going to know about it or even know that they want to do it. So it takes more time for people to take action because you're busy educating them. But I think as long as you have that education factor, you're fine. What's up, Ken? Hi, Emmanuel. What's up, Tal? What's up, Deanna? Probably see you on Thursday. Happy hour. But anyway, so guys, yeah, ask me any more questions. Agency, marketing, ads, anything you want. These are my Teach Me Tuesday talks. I'm going to do it once every Tuesday. And I think maybe in the future weeks, I'll give like a question, and you guys can ask your questions about that, or I'll give a topic and you guys can ask your questions on that topic. Like today I should have put like, ask me why Facebook ads is taking a shit all week or all month. So yeah, but ask me your questions, whether it's client related, whether it's ad related, whether it's content related, maybe the creative, you're struggling making creative. I actually had a client the other day who sent me an email and said, oh my God, because she follows me and she knows about my master classes. And she's like, you should do a master class on just doing the creative because it's so nice. So when your clients say that, that's a good thing. And when I do it from my couch in less than 30 minutes for like 6 locations, that's what you got to do. Work smarter, not harder. That's my group. If you guys are not in my free Facebook group, you should be. So the links are all over my profile, and I think even in some posts. So Michelle says, so would you run educational video ads? I wouldn't run ads. I would try to get traffic other ways. I would also go into other groups that are similar and add education in there. So when you start, it's kind of like ghost posting. So you'll go in someone else's group that has the same similar topic of you, has the same audience that you're looking for, New Jersey or whatever, and look at people's questions and you answer them. So you go in there and answer them even before the admin does. And so now they're going to be like, and make sure your profile is optimized. Like I tell you guys on LinkedIn, you have to optimize your profile so that when they do, everybody peeks, everybody snoops, right? So if you're commenting on all their questions and they're like, oh my God, this person knows their shit, then they're going to go into your profile. They're going to be like, who the hell is Michelle? And if Michelle's page is not about composting, I'm gonna be like, what is, like, where do I even go? I would never even know where to find the business. But if Michelle's profile has your company website, banner, all about composting, education videos, and all that, now I know you're serious about composting, and I can now follow you and go to your website. So people are they creep, which is normal. It's totally normal. It's fine, but you have to be ready for it. So if you're just giving education, but you're not set up for it on your end, same thing I teach with the mind hacking. If you sit there and hyper target connect with people and your profile is not optimized the way I'm telling you to optimize it, you're not going to get clients knocking on your door. You're going to have to go knocking on theirs. And I'm just not about that. I'd rather them come knocking on my door. It's less work. Philip, what's your main niche? Why did you choose it? So I did not choose a niche. I do not niche, whatever. I don't know what everybody says. I didn't choose it. I do not believe I am still in a niche. I believe the way it kind of works is, yes, the majority of my clients happen to be spas, but it didn't start off that way. I only had 3 locations, not even 2. I had 1 location. Well, okay, let's say I had 1 location to start with, and then new locations started opening up. And when they would open up, they'd be like, oh, well, we obviously are going to go to the person that the first location started with. So it became a trickle effect. So I didn't choose it. It didn't happen, but I don't have a niche. I work with government even to this day. I work in events even to this day. I work with concerts. I work with real estate appraisers, realtors. The people I was talking to this week is a temp agency, and last week the business loan people. So I'll work with any industry. I think I've kind of created a process at this point that my groceries are going to arrive really soon. I've created my process to the point where I can take my methods and apply it to any industry. I do not feel like you should niche. I feel like let the niche happen to you, because what happens is, and actually Jeff Miller and I were talking about this the other day, it becomes very redundant. So when I was in my government job doing events, we do about 13 events a year, but it was the same events every year. So, okay, great. I'm doing the same Memorial Day breakfast every year. And yeah, I get to play with the design a little bit, but it's still the same thing. I couldn't go too much out of my creativity. Or State of the City addresses for the mayor every year. So it became, that's my front gate because my groceries actually did arrive. That's okay. So it would become redundant. That's how I feel like you will become if you stick yourself in a niche. So if you sit there and say, all of my clients are going to be med spas, and I get it, you want to be the expert in the med spa, but you're going to get bored. Most likely you're going to get bored, or maybe it's only me. Maybe I just get bored. So you have to try new things. If you guys notice, I'm always learning. I'm always going to these conferences. I'm always networking. I never think that I know everything. I am always continual learning is key. You have to, digital marketing changes so fast, you need to be on top of your game. So that's why I am not the massage spa ads person, ad agency. Yes, I have a lot of clients in there and I have master classes and I have all this stuff. And actually I have to keep an ear out for the for the front door. Yes, I have all this information because I've worked with them for so long. But think about it. I've worked with these massage spas. I should actually look because it's been like almost, I think, 5 years. I think I got a reminder the other day of a client giving me a gift for Christmas. And that was like 5 years ago. But anyway, so I've been with them for so many years. But what about the 8 years I was in government or the 5 years I was in movie theaters? Is that my niche? No, just because I don't do it anymore, or I still do the government stuff here and there. But don't niche. If a niche comes to you and it just happens to happen to you, great, take that. But, unless you only want to work with a specific kind of client for a specific reason, that's totally okay. But that's going to be a decision you make. So I did not niche. I am still not niche. I work with anybody and everybody. There are people that I turn away. I will tell you the one thing I don't always go for are businesses that are strictly only 100% business to business. If I want to run Facebook ads, usually if it's business to business, there will be a consultation factor in there. It's not going to be only Facebook ads because it's harder. I did learn something the other day from another digital marketer. See how you learn things every day of how I can target specifically business owners on Facebook, which is actually really interesting. I'll probably share that with my students later, but I want to test it first. But yeah, I usually stay away from business. So my niche is business to consumer. How about that? So hope that answered your question. I know that was like long-winded. What's up, Ken? Where can I contact you to set up a conference call? Message Tasha, Carlos. Tasha will set one up with you. No problem. Happy to jump on one. What's up, Tim? Hi, Brian. Michelle, question about optimizing your profile. What do you do if you're running two businesses? Which one do you optimize your profile to cater? Composting versus digital agency. I don't know what to do in this regard. So Michelle, which one are you seeking more clients for? Are you looking for more clients? Which business are you really looking to grow? And I'm pretty sure part of the answer is the composting business you're doing with your husband, I think. So why don't you use his profile for that and then yours for the digital agency, split it up, but I think if you're trying to run two businesses successfully, that composting one takes a lot of labor. I'm pretty sure it's probably your husband or somebody else who's going to do the labor. My recommendation for your situation is you stick with the digital agency and use his profile to optimize for the composting. That's what I would do. Yeah, I would split it up because I think you want to be successful with your digital agency and your digital marketing, but you want both of you to be successful with the composting. So that's the best way to do it, unless you're willing to drop one of them right now. So, yeah. So guys, this is, my groceries are going to get here any second now. This is Teach Me Tuesdays. You can ask me more questions. I might have to run and get the door really quick because I have about 20 minutes left till I have to go to dinner with my family. And yeah, so ask me anything agency wise, client wise. You guys have asked me about niches. We've talked about Facebook taking a crap. We've talked about what else? I want to know who's applying the holiday ad masterclass because I know a couple of you have. Angela has, Simon has, I believe, or Simon was working on it. Jeff Miller has. I actually made a change today to one of my locations to make sure it's converting better. I want to know if you're applying it and how's it working for you? Or even if you've taken some of my other master classes, like the spa master class, did you take anything away from that? Yeah, so I kind of want to do like an events masterclass. That would be cool. I've done so many events and every type of events. Like literally, I'm going to take a picture for you guys one day. I have about like 5 portfolios that are this big of all my event stuff, all my sponsor packages, my designs, my badges, my wristbands, my operations, my scripts, my stage designs, everything. Like, so you guys think I know a lot about digital marketing. I know a lot about events, and there's good money in events. There is really good money in events, and they're fun. They can be fun. I used to do events, pageants that were under the Miss America branch. You would have to win my pageant, then you go to Miss Florida, and then you go to Miss America. So I would go to Miss America every year and we watch it. And that actually event I had a lot of fun with because I could do all the set designs and stage designs however the hell I want. So one year I did like Andy Warhol theme, and another year I did like glitz and glam. Like, it was really cool. But yeah, so if you guys don't have any questions, I'll probably just end this since my groceries are here anyways. Let's do that. So look out for me next Tuesday. I'm probably going to change the time of this because I think more people are on later and I'm more of a night person too. So maybe I'll try around 9 o'clock. I'll keep trying times till I see when more people are on, but feel free to drop any questions. If you need to reach me and you're not one of my students because you don't have the private student group, feel free to reach out to Tasha and we'll set something up with you. But yeah, thanks guys. That was fun. I like it for my first Teach Me Tuesdays. That was fun. I really like it. So I'm going to keep doing it. But all right, guys, bye.